not in this time frame I expected. You know what I'm saying? You always want shit to happen overnight. But, you know, I just had clear visions.
Yo, it's the Word Gang. It's your boy Cocaine. I'm back with another video, another banger. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. Lock in with your dog. Road to 50 family members, man. I'm working on 50. I'm trying to get to 50 followers, man. This YouTube thing is a journey, but I'm on it, and I'm hoping y'all on it with me. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and lock in with your boy, all right? This episode, we got Joe Smith's wife comes out tearful, of course, and basically saying that her husband left her, and, you know, all this shit. At first, I thought it was a skit, but at this point, it's like, I don't know. Let's see if she genuinely hurt, or is it is all a cash grab? Because from what I'm hearing, they struggling financially, and this could be just a ploy to play on all of us, like everybody be doing on the net. You know what I mean? Just to get a bag type shit. So let's see what they talking about.
Where's
How
Joe?
are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off with me. So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Keisha, how long ago, obviously we saw in the video that Joe's saying he had no idea that you had this account. How long is the account, have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife, period. And
my whole thing with she's saying basically that he left the house and went to stay with his sister. I mean, what did you expect? You expect him to stick around? She said she had it for a year, but what you expect that man to sit around and just accept the fact that his wife out here showing, oh, he supposed to pay attention? He just not expecting his wife to be on fucking OnlyFans. I mean, I think that's common sense. Yeah, he probably ain't a social media guy like that, which a lot of dudes ain't. Social media is for everybody, but for the most part, that social media, the social media handle, like, that's mostly a woman thing. Like, let's keep it a buck, right? So, of course, he not going on hassling you, checking your page every 5 minutes to see if you got a fucking OnlyFans. Like, are we for real? Bro, I tell you, bro, that's wild.
So he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided that, you know, she wants to really put a bigger, you know, wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And it blew up from that. And it's no secret Joe's financial issues, you know, and I have always made a good life for myself.
But you married him.
Before I met Joe.
I think that's the part that we get misconstrued, bro. Once you get married, it's a we and not a I. That's the biggest issue with a lot of women and a lot of men nowadays. It's like, you get in a marriage and you expect everything to just be still separate. Like, you looking at it this way, I'm looking at it this way. Bro, no, you are one. In the eyes of the government, that's a motherfucking contract that you signed that tells them that y'all are together and y'all are one person, basically, when you married. You dig? And that's the part where a lot of people get misconstrued. She talking about, oh, well, you know, I've always been able to handle my... You married this man, so you took on his debt. If he do got debt, you took that on when you signed that certificate of we together. The fuck is she talking about, man? Let's get back into it.
I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, you know, and I came back here, you know, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off, you know, other things. But you know, not everybody's hustle and drive are the same.
So basically she got in the marriage just to be, if he not listening and not paying attention to what she just said, he losing. At the end of the day, she basically saying she came back to America and got with that man for clout. She felt like he had clout. He was an NBA player. He was on. So let me go get with him, piggyback off him, and then I can get back to doing what the fuck I wanted to do. That's what I took from it. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I took from it. This, boy, I tell you, boy, why get married? Why get married, bro? Like, why get married? Like, what?
And depression is a serious thing also. So, you know, I've been just like, you know, supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him.
You're supposed to, you his wife.
I've started several businesses, you know, I've been doing a lot, like, and I just figured out, like, I I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of.
Y'all got two
So
cribs.
I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do.
A year ago?
And he won't do it, so I had to. And I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do anything for my own survival then, what makes you think that would change now? When I retired from the adult industry, I promised myself if I don't sing, I don't eat. So when, my music career wasn't popping here when I left Germany and I stayed here for him, I figured, I would, start a business. I started a Puppy Friend Social Club. It's a dog sitting business. And then COVID happened and that screwed everything up. I have a moving company, that he actually works for me. Like, he works for my moving company.
That's your husband. He's supposed to help you out in need.
I'm tired of being the one to figure shit out. So I figured it out the best way I know that can maximize the money that...
Selling your boxes, figuring it out, putting your... Shout out Boosie once again. Put your Boosie lips on live is the way to go. That's basically what she's saying. Like, oh, well, he wasn't figured out, so I had to figure it out on my own. Like, what? Like, I get it. Like, he may be slow moving, but you signed up for this, bro. You married him. Just like you saying he knew who you was, you knew who the hell he was when you... Or if you didn't know who he was, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't know who he was, why would you marry him in the first place? It just don't... Like, what she's saying don't make no sense to me, bro. And you will have a lot of women that's on her side, like, girl, I get it, girl. He ain't taking care of you, or he ain't doing this. You got to get out here and do what you got to do. Half of y'all ain't out here selling pussy online, bro. So stop it. Y'all ain't quick. Y'all go get y'all a 9 to 5. Y'all ain't quick to hop on that OnlyFans shit neither. So don't even come with that.
That needs to come in, because I'm tired of living like, I'm tired of living minimal, It's not fair. And I don't understand how you could have had such a maximized life and be so content. This is ridiculous. But we've been together.
Because it ain't all about bread. I'm sorry to stop, bro. She just pissing me off. It ain't all about bread, bro, in a relationship, in a marriage. That's the first thing a person do, bro, is run away. I'm going to keep it real. Mainly women. First thing they do is run away from the relationship when they get a little hardship, when it come to money. It's time to go. So did you ever fucking love me if it's just about bread, if it's just about what I'm doing for you and what I'm spending for you? Was it ever real? Was it ever sincere? That's a real conversation that our community should have, because, bro, this shit happened. It's a little too much, bro. 70+% divorce rate. Mainly women. Like, come on. Like, we ain't even got to run down the list, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get back into it.
For almost 13 years, though. We've been together since 2012. Like, after his retirement, and it really wasn't a retirement that he wanted. It was a forced retirement, because he just got locked out after the lockout, in the 2011 lockout, you guys remember. Right. He just never got a new job. Nobody wanted him anymore. So,
including you.
There was a depression, and I've been going, dealing with all of this stuff, and I'm sorry, I'm not sorry for what I'm doing. I'm just sorry that he can't understand that that wasn't a selfish decision. It was a decision that I made. I made an executive decision when my man wasn't.
Now here come the waterworks.
I really love Joe. I love him. If he never speaks to me again, I still will do things to help him or whatever I can, because he's my family. He's like an intricate part of my life, and I just want the best for us.
So where the little violin from SpongeBob?
I wish he wanted that also. That's really where I'm at. I wish that he wanted the best for us, because he's not really wanting the best for himself, so I can't expect him to do for me what he can't do for himself, I guess. And that's why I just did what I had to do.
Have you drawn that line in the sand that you will continue doing OnlyFans?
Unless something else happens that, changes that, no, I'm going to continue my OnlyFans.
Of course
I think as a couple and just him individually.
Do you even care about how he feels? That's my thing. Like, do she even give, like, an ounce of care about this man if you just like, well, I don't give a damn. I'm just keep doing the shit. I don't care how you feel. You just going to have to feel your feels. Because I'm going to still do it. Fuck what you talking about. Like, that's where it's just like, man, do she really care about me for real? Or was it always about a bag? Was it always about what I can do for her? You dig? Like, that's just how he got to look at it at this point. And if he's not looking at it like that at this point, then he losing for real. Like, I mean, I respect, you know what I'm saying, for walking out and leaving, you know what I'm saying, before you do something drastic and crazy, which a lot of dudes are doing nowadays, you know what I mean? He just like, fuck it, I'm out of here, you know what I'm saying, which is a smart move. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, this is really sad, though, for real, man. It's really sad for real, dog. Like, justice for Joe.
It's counseling to help find out how to re-find himself and find his new place in the world, you know? It's
Without
really
you.
hard once you've had a major career. You were this number one draft pick, and then everything ends, you know? How do you...
And you left.
You deal
and
with
you
that?
leaving.
I don't want to be alone, but, you know, if that's what it has to be, that's what it has to be. But
You made that choice, though.
I don't think we'll have a divorce. I don't think so. I think he'll come around.
First question is,
Okay, she think with them crocodile ass tears, man, that crying shit don't faze me. At the end of the day, man, that girl is choosing a check over her husband. Period. That OnlyFans or whatever it is, the little money she is making on OnlyFans, like she choosing a check over her husband and being, you know, with a man that she's supposed to love so much, and I don't think we're gonna get a divorce. Like, how do you expect the person to put up with that behavior? Certain things that he would do, you wouldn't put up with, and you shouldn't have to. Just like he shouldn't have to put up with you having a freaking. I sound like a white boy. He shouldn't put up with you having an OnlyFans. No man is with the same mind is gonna be like, okay, cool. You know, my girl is showing the whole world, you know, what's a part of our lives is supposed to be private, but it's cool. The money coming in, so forget it. Like, nah, man, he put you on a pedestal, like he respects you and he wants you to respect yourself. That shouldn't even be an argument. Just like she said, she started all these business. There's a million other ways for her to get money out here instead of going to OnlyFans showing everything off. Like, yeah, you was a P star back in the day, but you gave up that life. Like he said, like you supposed, like that life supposed to be done. You married me. We supposed to be locked in. We supposed to be figuring out together. I get that he ain't moving. This is my takeaway. My takeaway from this whole situation is Joe Smith not moving as fast as she want him to move when it comes to certain things in their finances and their relationship. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. And instead of her having a real conversation with her husband, she put shit on live or on the internet. Didn't respect him enough to sit down and really have a genuine conversation without the phones, which is weird as hell when people pull their phones out when they talk to their significant other. If we going through issues, we supposed to be talking to each other. The whole world ain't supposed to know our issues, bro. Like that, man, we live this time, bro. Like, I feel if a person ain't got somebody genuine already, give it up. Like, give it up, bro. Like, it's hard out here for a pimp. And that man, at the end of the day, this is my takeaway. Joe, I'm talking to you. Look dead to camera. Joe, bro, it's probably best you get that divorce. You feel me? Because, bro, she all in it for the bad. Like she came back from Europe. She in it for the biz ag. She thought you had the biz ag. You went into retirement. Y'all got together, got married. She stayed for a minute. You know what I'm saying? 13 years. That's a nice amount of time to be with somebody. But throughout that whole time, what is she doing? Probably spending your bread. Now you running low-ski. Y'all getting, you know what I'm saying, issues with the finances or whatever. And now she like, well, I'm gonna resort back to who I was when I was single. That's single broad behavior. OnlyFans and all that shit. So it's, man, tell me what y'all think in the comments. Tell me what y'all think in the comments about the situation with Joe Smith and his wife, man. And make sure y'all go check out my first video where I talked about this. Of course, y'all know about the other viral video. So this is her second time coming out having a conversation with TMZ, which I feel like is all for clout. She's just trying to get people over there to their OnlyFans. But if you expecting a man to stick with you when you ain't got no respect for him, then you just lost in the mind. Like, you don't understand this life shit. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? I got more coming y'all way, man. I appreciate y'all for real. Road to 50 family members, man. I'm hoping y'all rocking with me because I'm rocking with y'all. And that's a fact, all right? Cocaine out. Peace.
It was a wrong time. Now I know it's all on me.